As Korea and France celebrate 140 years of friendship this year, we'll sit down with the French organizer of a similar celebration 10 years ago for her thoughts on bilateral cultural exchanges back then and now. Foreign Affairs correspondent Oh Soo-young files this report.
A new year of discovery is unfolding in France as cultural exchange with Korea hits new dimensions. As Seoul and Paris mark 140 years of diplomatic relations in 2026, scores of exhibitions, performances and exchanges will highlight both classic and contemporary culture. For years, director Agnès Benayer has been the driving force of bilateral cultural ties. She was the chief authority in charge of the 130th anniversary celebration. Collaborations have since broadened well beyond film. Benayer says the two nations are kindred creative spirits.
I think Korea is a rare country where art is truly reinvented, creativity revisited, while remaining deeply rooted in tradition and culture. France and Korea share this passion for a millennia-old culture that is very open to the future, not afraid to evolve, and enriched by cross-cultural blending.
Through the common language of heritage and innovation, various art exchanges are flourishing.
In France, I believe what works first and foremost is when events create bridges between the two cultures through dialogue. When we presented the creation by José Montalvo with the National Ballet, it produced something very beautiful, very unprecedented. More recently, Kim Soo-ja's installation at the Bourse de Commerce was magnificent, especially her mirror work in the rotunda. And the French have a great curiosity for craft, for Korean design, Korean culture in general, from hanbok to knot-making traditions. We have come to love and continue to discover many things about Korea. There's curiosity about Korean heritage, civilizations we know little about, whether the kingdom of Silla or Joseon.
Cooperation continues between leading national museums, and the Pompidou Art Centre's Seoul branch opening this year is highly significant, she says. Benayer was a former director at the prestigious Paris-based institute.
It shows that Korea has become a central place for contemporary art. 10 years ago, that was less the case. But there is an important art market in Korea now. The presence of Pompidou testifies to that.
Today, the director oversees partnerships across 14 Paris museums, handling over 1 million works. The Sanusi Museum alone holds nearly 250 Korean works. It will highlight Korea this year through exhibitions on contemporary art and Joseon literature. More broadly, Benayer is keen to see partnerships blossom across new realms, in particular digital art.
There will be a virtual reality exhibition created by the Musée d'Orsay around the Impressionists. Also, a first online webtoon festival. We're seeing new artist residencies too. The Villa Busan is dedicated to visual arts. In 2026, we will open the Villa Busan, dedicated to graphic arts.
This compares to a decade ago, when Korean culture was mostly unknown across France. Benayer launched nearly 500 events in both countries on the 130th anniversary, drawing almost 7 million visitors.
It was a deeply enriching experience. We hoped then to foster cooperation between institutions for sustainable collaboration. And it's happening. For 10 years now, Korea has continued to captivate the French public from K-dramas such as Squid Game to K-pop, K-food, and K-beauty. More recently, many French people discovered K-literature through Han Gang's Nobel Prize. These dimensions already existed 10 years ago, but only a few recognized it. For us, we could see Hallyu would continue to evolve. That is a great strength of Korean culture.
Under the theme Creativity, Opportunities, Solidarity, over 100 programs across 20 cities will take place in both countries throughout 2026. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News, Paris.